Welcome back, everybody, to Saluki Basketball Summer Access 2025. Jorge Moreno, he's a big changed man now. Not just because, another summer, you've been here the whole summer, but since the last time we talked to you, you're engaged. Congratulations, Jorge.
Thank you so much.
How much has that been an excitement for you to make the big decision to be able to get engaged with your girlfriend? Well, now no longer girlfriend, but fiance.
I mean, it's really exciting because I'm really happy about it, and
Yeah.
I'm really excited for what the future is for us.
So you had to hold that tight last time. I was like, "Hey, you got any summer plans?" I know you were like, "Oh yeah, I got to propose." That had to be on your mind. You had to keep that a secret the last time we were talking.
That was stressing a little bit because he was she was like a little bit knowing like what was going to happen, but
Yeah.
she didn't know, and that was getting me more nervous. At the time, I was like, what I'm going to do.
Jorge, it's amazing to really think. I think around this time around last year is when you first got here, or close to it. Maybe it was a little bit later in the
Later,
summer.
it was in August maybe.
Yeah, it was close. It was
July, I think it was July.
maybe only just a couple weeks you were here. Now you've been here the whole time. You knew it would be different, but how much? I hate to use a term like easy, but how has this summer been knowing you're going to be here the whole time, and how it's helped you continue to progress
I mean,
this summer?
it helps a lot because last year I didn't know what to expect because it was like a new teammates, new coach, new even environment. Like I never was living like I don't think I never went to Illinois before. And then when I came here, it was like a shock because everything was more faster. I was needing to get in shape, and it was more like I was more like adapting like to what the coach were asking me because we didn't know, so they didn't really know how I was playing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. What are you most proud about when you look back at yourself last year, especially in terms and it was something we did hint at back in May when we talked with you about just the physical shape that you're in now and the amount of work you've put in to get to this point. What are you most proud about when you look back at just photos, videos of where you were last year, and now you look at yourself?
Probably probably my shape and my body. I would say that it was like the biggest difference because like at one point like when I was weighing myself and I was watching like all my teammates like, hey, you weigh 30 more pounds, and then I was like, like it helps like it hurts you like mentally. I don't know how to say
Yeah.
it because it was like you was needing to be at a certain point and I was not like I even came later and that didn't help. So it was like it was a struggle. But then when I see those pictures and everything, it made me happy, like the improvement that I make.
Coach talks so much about within practice of, look, I want guys to make, if you're going to make mistakes, be aggressive, not the timid type mistakes. You've always been someone since you've been here where maybe there's something that's not totally clicking for you, but man, when you make a mistake, you make it going really hard, Jorge. But again, last summer, there were a lot of times where towards the end where you guys were doing full court sprints, you would be way behind everybody. How much does it sit in your mind, not much of how far you've come, but of that's continuing to drive you, of just getting yourself to an even higher level?
I mean, my parents always teach me like if you're going to start something, you need to finish it. So even like if I was behind them, I was going to make 20. Even if it took me like 30 more minutes, I still want to finish it because I don't like to quit, and it's something just like I don't want to feel. I want to be feeling part of the team. So why they going to be making 20, and just because I'm tired, I'm going to be making 12? Yeah, I'm going probably to take more time, but I'm going to finish them.
When you look at yourself this summer from a basketball standpoint, we're talking about on the court, where do you go? Jorge Moreno is much better in this area.
I think everything. If I'm honest, because everything comes with shape. Like, because when I was out of shape, like my mistakes were when I was tired. Like in defense, I was tired, and sometimes I was trying, but it was like I was forcing myself to try to not quit, but at the same time it was really hard because I was like it was getting blurry at one point.
Yes, the vision goes
Yeah,
away.
I was like when I started getting windy, I was like, hey, hold on, we need some free throws or something like that.
Coach at times in practice still, and look, again, wants you guys to be aggressive. Defensively, you showed major strides towards the end of last year. Where do you want to see your ball pressure continue to improve this year and make any sort of pass that's going to the post a difficult pass to make?
I mean, in every play, like if we play hard, I think we can do something special when we're here. So, but it's not just me. So, if everybody has to be playing like in symphony, like everybody has to be playing like together, and if we play like really strong, even how last year, like a mid of the season, how we show we can play, I think we can be like a really hard beat to team.
again, we've talked about the comparisons, and I don't think it's always fair to compare teams, but just you've had 4 weeks now, Jorge, to be around this group. What do you like about them as people, as in the locker room when you get a chance to interact with them?
That we're a family, everybody's friend, everybody talk to each other. You really can just go and hang out with whatever you. So it's just really nice to have like teammates, like they will support you and they will not be like easy on you, like on practice, like they will try to show you your best.
Who are some of the guys you've been able to grow to that are new that you've really enjoyed being around this summer? Yeah.
If I'm honest, everybody, because everybody is different. Like it's just something really nice. And like even like from the returners, the growth that everybody can show, and I really like talk with all of them. It's just like for real, all the team is really cool.
You think of you guys in the post, and especially guys who have come back, and specifically that's you, Jaheim, and Rollins. Davion, of course, no doubt spent some time in terms of you guys as bigs. Collectively as a group, how can you guys be deeper? And you guys played at times last year. I know Jaheim redshirted, and he's been out a little bit this summer. But you guys that are coming back to have more piece of responsibility, where can you guys be deeper and keep continuing to push this team to be better?
In everything, with people that come back, so we need to show to the new guys like what we're capable, and also like we need to teach them like when they're making these mistakes, try to correct them so they can like learn. But you have to be like positive about it. You don't have to be like cursing or something to them. Like you need to, I don't know how to say it, but it's like I forget the word in English.
Yeah. To your point, when you talk about really encouraging guys and being very vocal and getting them to reach that level that they can, what do you like about this group in the leadership and the voices of it's not just one or two guys? It seems there's many guys who continue to speak up, and I've even seen you, Jorge, this summer talk way more within drills. Like heard you talking with Luke today in practice of just, hey, I was sealing you, shoot the ball. Just little things like that. Where do you feel you're at in using your voice more and being more of a leader, even though you're not a huge talkative guy on the floor?
I mean, it was it's different this year because, like how you said, like I'm the oldest one in the team, so I need to talk more. I need to show it. But at the same time, from last year, I think I'm more comfortable. Like I know what to expect this year. It's not like the first time I'm going to go and play like Division I basketball, and it's more like I think I can say what we need to win. So at the same time, it's like if you like, for example, the example you said, just say with Luke. Like for example, Luke, if he go all the way straight, but I think that he didn't go all the way straight because he was afraid, and that's understandable because he's a freshman.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I need to be telling him, like, to encourage him, like, to go, like, hey, go shoot it, don't worry. If you miss it, I'm going to go and rebound it. That's it.
Defensively, this team, and Coach Nagy has said it countless times, wants this group to be not just wants to be the best defensive team in the league and be one of the best teams when people talk about in the country. Hey, we don't want to play Southern Illinois. Where is this group getting better defensively this summer, Jorge?
In everything. Like, I'm going to say, like, I'm repeating that word a lot, but, like, we're improving in everything. It's just not one aspect. If you're trying to go a good defensive team, it has to be everything. You can just be focused on one thing.
What's an area for you where you're still like, Jorge, this is where I got to get better?
In the perimeter. I still have some closeouts that I need to improve, but I'm working on it.
As this summer continues to progress, and there's a lot of great things I think you guys have already accomplished this summer as a group, how important is when you look at the week of 4th of July, you guys are going to have that off, get some time to unplug, but to make sure when you do come back that you still have that trajectory going up in the right direction?
I think this week you need to take you need to work out, because if not, you're going to come in here and step to a wall. But at the same time, I think you need to enjoy your family and everything, because at one point it's going to get so heavy that you're going to get burned out. So I think like these days I'm going to be working out and everything, but I'm going to try to be more focused on my family and my fiance.
You mentioned being able to focus on your family, your fiance. How great is it to have that such of an importance for you, and how it's brought you maybe a little bit more joy than normal? Because I have seen you, it feels like this summer, smile a lot more. And, again, your personality, a lot like Davion and others, you guys are showing more of who you are this summer than you were a year ago.
Probably just coming with growing, I don't know. But I'm just like, Like I've been having a lot of good news this summer, so I'm really happy.
What's the biggest thing you want to accomplish the rest of the summer, Jorge? And I know it. Look, your mind goes, "Hey, we got to improve at everything and anything within this summer." But a tangible goal that you really want to have is say, "Hey, by the end of July, this is where I would like to be."
I have a weight limit that I want to accomplish.
You talked about that weight limit. Why is that such an importance for you?
Because I can feel it when I'm losing weight or when I'm gaining it. I can feel the difference on my body. It's even like I can run like an extra 3 minutes without getting like exhausted. Or when I get too heavy, it's like I'm trying to get like to a point that both are compensate to each other, because I don't want to be too skinny that I'm going to be able to get bullied, but I don't want to be like too big that I'm not going to be able to go back and forward, because Coach Nagy asked us for a really fast-paced game.
Now, this may be the hardest question I ask you, and you may have to be careful in how you answer it, okay? What would be a dream honeymoon spot? Now, I know there's two parts in this, right? I'm sure the fiance will have some say. Or have you decided maybe a potential honeymoon spot already? What are some things that you would like to see? Maybe where you would like to go? Potentially. Just potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah. I'm sure she's watching this, so she'll take some notes.
With no budget?
Yes, with no budget. Coach Mayman will pick up the tab. Okay, Coach Mayman, he's picking up the tab. He's picking up the tab for the honeymoon. Where are you going? Like, what's like a dream honeymoon spot?
We would like to go to Japan.
Okay.
Or to low-key Mexico. Like for me, like I want to show her where I've been in Mexico, like the places, because I think it's a different environment that she's never been around.
Perfect. Jorge, congratulations, on your engagement, but also it's been a great summer for you. Keep up the great work the rest of the summer.
Thank you so much, dude.
Once again, that was Jorge Moreno. We got plenty of coverage coming for Saluki basketball this summer here in 2025.